So a big day in IPL because the first finalist will be decided today in the qualifier one between Royal Challengers Bengaluru and Punjab Kings. It has been a long journey for Punjab and Bengaluru towards their qualifier one. One qualified back in 2012 and 2014, if I am not wrong. So it has been approximately a journey of 9 and 11 years for both the teams to the qualifier. So and it will be interesting. It will be interesting how these two teams fare today in a high pressure game. Although they have given themselves an extra lifeline, but both of them would want to qualify by winning today. I'm joined by Shamik and Bharat. Gargi will be joining from Mullapur in a bit. I'll straight away go to Shamik. A big pressure day match. What are you? Set this match up for me.
It's a battle of equals. Absolutely. This game has no favorites. It's an absolutely 50-50 game. If you look at the two teams, the, the respective batting units cancel each other. Now you move on to bowling. RCB will have an edge because Josh Hazelwood is back. Also, although Yuzi Chahal is back for Punjab Kings, he
Right.
missed the last two games because of wrist injury, but he is fit to play today. So, but then again, RCB have an edge as far as the bowling is concerned. Then again, Punjab Kings have a better captain. Punjab Kings have a better
Hmm.
leader. Although at this particular ground, IS Bindra Stadium, Shreyash Iyer's record as a batsman is not good. I think he has scored 25 runs in the games he has played. But that is history now. But this is an absolutely Shubhayan 50-50 game. You cannot pick a favorites in this game. So that is the thing. Um, See, overall, I think Punjab Kings, both Royal Challengers Bangalore and Punjab Kings, they have followed a similar path. Both
Right.
teams needed to change their team culture. They have done that. Punjab Kings through Ricky Ponting and Shreya Iyer, and Royal Challengers Bangalore through by appointing Rajat Patidar as captain and via their director of cricket, Mo Bobart, and mentor Dinesh Karthik. So today I have written a story how they have gotten out of the shadow of their talisman, Virat Kohli. It is no longer a Virat Kohli only side. It is, I mean, last game we saw Jitesh Sharma. Jitesh Sharma stood up to be counted. The RCB of
Absolutely.
old, they probably would have lost that game. RCB last played a final in 2016, and in fact, that day my mind raced back to that game when they were chasing 209 for victory, and in the 11th over, they were sort of 111 for no loss. Then Chris
Hmm.
Gale got out, AB de Villiers, Virat Kohli got out, and the team imploded. This is not happening in this Royal Challengers Bangalore team. So it is going to be a mouth-watering clash.
Absolutely, Gargi is right there outside the stadium, and you can I can spot a few red jerseys there. Although both the teams are going to wear red today, so expect the stadium to be a bit reddish. But Gargi, which fan base do you think is overpowering as of now? Is it Punjab Kings after all their efforts on social media via Arshdeep Singh, via all their content, or do you think Virat Kohli's number 18 jersey is overpowering there?
Well, yesterday I told you guys that when I was here, when I was, covering the practice session, and the box office
Wait a
is,
second, Gargi.
yeah.
Just Neil, put Gargi in the big screen. Yes, Gargi, please.
Yeah, so what I was saying was when I was here yesterday covering the practice session and people had come here to collect their physical tickets at the box office, it was mostly RCB jerseys that I had seen, obviously Virat Kohli jerseys. But today it's quite mixed, I will tell you that much. And you know what? As somewhere deep inside, as an RCB fan, I thought it was going to be full on RCB at the stadium today, but it seems like Punjab King fans are giving a very, very strong competition to the RCB fan base, and which is surprising because really, when you look at every other match that RCB has played in their away games, it's always been RCB fans that have overpowered. But this time around, it's very different, and you know how passionate Punjabi fans are, how passionate Punjab Kings fans are. Everyone's usually it happens when I go outside and we try to talk to fans, they shy away or say no, we don't want to come on camera. But it is completely opposite here in Mullapur. People are coming up to me and asking me, can you take a video, we want to talk. They are so enthusiastic, and And everyone is saying that it's going to be Punjab's who not only win tonight's game but also the final. So that's what it is right now. And I'm seeing more Punjab jerseys than Virat Kohli.
Hmm.
Shubhan,
Pretty
Shubhan,
interesting.
just
Pretty interesting. Yes, 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 Shamika.
Shubhan, just one more thing. One thing that is, as Gargi spoke about the fan and the build-up. I mean, I think I find it a little unfortunate. I mean, Indian cricket's fan culture, it's still at its adolescence. Given that, you will never see. I mean, Punjab Kings are your home team. The match is being played at Chandigarh. Go out there in tropes. Virat Kohli supporting Virat Kohli is fine, but this is a club rivalry. This is not your country playing. You will
Right.
never see. Can you ever imagine that someone from Manchester United going to Anfield and uh, and the Scouse are cheering them up? It doesn't happen. Indian fan culture, cricket fan culture is still at its adolescence. This team hasn't won an IPL title yet. Now, this is their best chance. They have played fantastic cricket. This is your home team. Forget Virat Kohli. Go out there and support Punjab Kings. That is your home team.
Hmm. I think it is based on cricket. Cricket in India being a more superstar basis rather
Exactly.
than team basis. And I'm since Virat and Rohit's test retirement also, I am pretty sure Bharat will also vouch for it. That I am seeing many fans on social media who are ready to pounce on Subman Gill and Rishabh Pant and Gautam Gambhir, and are actually wanting the team to lose out there in England, just so that they can go out and vent their frustration out on social media. Bharat, what do you have to say about this fan culture, fan rivalry? Of course, the match being in New Chandigarh, I am expecting a lot of Punjabi fans supporting their home team, Chandigarh, Mohali, New Chandigarh, Amritsar, all very close by. So I'm expecting them to go there and support their home bases. But again, RCB's fan base is such that you will find RCB fans in every corner of this country or even in the world. What do you have to say, Bharat?
Yeah, definitely fan culture is there, and Shubman Gill most
Neil,
likely
put Ragis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is perfect. Yes, Bharat, please.
Shubman Gill will be the most hated person in the coming weeks because I saw it a couple of days ago. I just wrote a lovely delivery from Anshul Kamboj on those lines, whatever I wrote when
Mhm.
he dismissed Shubman Gill, and the kind of quoted tweets that I got were they were all over, fans were all over Shubman Gill for edging it to the slip cord, and that tells you something about how it is at present. So yes, it is true that even when the team was selected, one could see that with Shubman Gill, a lot of them were saying that he will fail and all that. So yes, Shubman Gill will be under the pump in England. Hopefully, from his perspective, he'll score some runs and do well there. Yes, Virat Kohli is obviously, I think, at present at least, with great respect to MS Dhoni, at least in 2025, I think he's the biggest. Sorry, biggest brand in Indian cricket that one can see even while traveling outside for even in the Champions Trophy. One could observe it as soon as Virat Kohli was somewhere near the boundary line. There are lots of them were screaming, shouting, taking his name, and here too one could see at least some red jerseys of RCB. Yes, obviously Punjab Kings expect a few more jerseys than the RCB jerseys. But enough of Virat Kohli fans would be there. There too, even during the Ranji Trophy game, one could notice it that Virat Kohli is a big brand. That I was hearing that some of them had bunked some exams, practical exams in Haryana, and gone over to Delhi to watch the Ranji Trophy game. Yes, hopefully from Kohli fans' point of view, the RCB will go and win the trophy because they have been waiting with bated breath for something like 17 seasons.
And that is the weight I think which has made this rivalry or this particular match very intense. Already yesterday or day before yesterday, I saw one Swastik Chikara's video going viral. People asked him on Instagram chat, "Where are you going?" He said, "Punjab ko harane." So this rivalry is spicing up a bit, and direct comments are being made. Even Punjab Kings, the content that is being made from their side is that we'll stop RCB, we'll stop Bengaluru. So it has spiced up a bit. I'll go to Gargi. Gargi, that both Punjab and RCB have not won a trophy, IPL trophy. Has that made this particular matchup a bit more spicy? That both of them are very desperate to go and play the final and not, take the route of qualifier two and play either of Mumbai Indians and Gujarat Titans.
We don't get to see a rivalry like this quite often, and this Punjab Kings versus RCB has turned into a real cracker because everybody is talking about it. Check social media, check whatever, or even talk to fans outside of the stadium. No one is really talking about the other two teams right now. The full focus is on Punjab Kings and RCB. Well, because of the fact that they've never won yet, and both of the teams are thoroughly dominating this season, which I think is something we have not seen before. Punjab Kings, two, three, whatever, 3, 4 past seasons have been horrendous for them. RCB, every time they've come very, very close a few times, but then never really could cross that finish line. But this time around, it's different. It's looking different for both the teams. They are actually looking strong, and it's not like that the two teams are in bits and pieces. The entire squad is actually clicking, and things are going right for both of these teams. And when you look at it, even their points are same. So it's an equal contest here, and it's going to be a very, oh no, the truck just moved and my my safe space is gone. But yes, the thing that I was saying was that at this point, the point here is that people want an underdog to win. And I wrote a copy this morning as well that this is very similar to what was happening in Formula One when Lewis Hamilton was dominating. Lewis Hamilton dominated from 2017 to 2020, and everyone said, this is so boring. We want to see someone else win. Max Verstappen came in 2021. Then he dominated for the next 2, 3 years. But after that, people are still now, when the Max domination happened, people talked about how it's still boring that only one person or one team is winning the game. It's always about competition. That's the heartbeat of the IPL, right? And now fans want a team that has never won before to win, which will actually spice up the competition. And with Punjab Kings, RCB, both of them very, very desperate for a win. Especially, I think this means more to Virat Kohli and Virat Kohli fans because of that 18-18 jinx as well. So it's a real special match, and I'm quite excited to watch this today.
But I'm pretty sure that Shreyas Iyer will be equally desperate to take Punjab Kings to the
Absolutely.
final. Ricky
If
Ponting,
if
Shreyas Iyer, yeah.
if he sort of goes ahead and wins the title this time around, I think he will cement his place as one of the best Indian captains.
Yeah,
And
no one
that
else has had one trophy. Indian captain has won trophy with two IPL teams while taking his
yes,
third team to the
exactly.
finals. I can't remember it.
Exactly. That's the point that Shreyas Iyer will want to make, especially after the topsy-turvy season, year that he's had last year. Being let go of, being a part of the BCCI annual contracts and all of that. Coming back after that, winning an IPL with KKR, then parting ways with KKR, and then winning it again as a captain with Punjab Kings. I think you can't make a bigger statement than that.
And it will be interesting how Punjab Kings go about their business because Shamik, the Josh Hazelwood is returning to the RCB playing 11 tonight. But at the same time, there is still question marks around whether Tim David will manage to play this game or not because of this his hamstring issue. Even I was checking last evening also that Tim David was not able to walk properly. But in the past, we have seen like Josh Butler's century against KKR at Eden Gardens last time around. He literally played with one leg and scored a thunderous match-winning century for Rajasthan Royals. Do you How big a boost will be Hazelwood's inclusion? And if Tim David misses out, then will it be a blow, or do you think RCB has found a better finisher in Jitesh Sharma, or Jitesh Sharma can take that responsibility and finish matches single-handedly for RCB?
Yeah, Jitesh Sharma can do that, and he showed that in the last game also. He has played 9 games for India, So we have to keep that in mind. He has spent
Hmm.
90-20 as for India. So, I mean, this is the change that has happened to RCB this term. They are not over reliant on the superstars or Galacticos. Anyone. During group phase, we saw one game where Krunal Pandya took them over the line. So they are greater than the sum of their parts. And yes, Josh Hazelwood returning, and he is all set to play. So Josh Hazelwood returning is a real boost for them. It's a real boost because Josh Hazelwood is quality, and you cannot
Hmm.
buy quality in the supermarket. And Team David, yes, Team David. In fact, I thought last game in Royal Challenges Bangalore were badly missing Team David and his finishing ability. Liam Livingstone is a quality player, but for some reason, I mean, you don't play at this level without having some quality. And Liam Livingstone certainly has that quality. But Liam Livingstone, for some reason, I mean, maybe it is pressure or whatever. Liam Livingstone usually fails to live up to expectations. What I'm told is this morning, in fact, that uh, Team David is all but ruled out. Team David is all
Hmm.
but ruled out. When you have snapped your hammy, it is about 10 to 12 days. It is not that
Yeah.
easy. So from that point
And
of
I will
view,
be surprised if he manages to play the final as well if RCB qualify.
exactly, it is 10 or 12 days at least when you have snapped your hammy. So, but then again, they have batting wherewithal. They have batting wherewithal. Even, I mean,
Romario
state
Shepherd is also there.
Romario Shepherd, I was coming to that. Romario Shepherd is there. So everything combined, it's a very well balanced unit. Team David's absence will be felt, yes, but RCB have the wherewithal to more than make up for that. Punjab Kings also, as I said, the respective batting units cancel each other. RCB,
Hmm.
because of Hazelwood's return, will have an edge as far as their bowling is concerned. Punjab Kings have the better captain, better leadership on and off, better leadership on the field and off it. So
Hmm.
it's a mouth-watering contest. It's an absolute 50-50 game.
Absolutely, I completely agree. Bharat, Hazelwood's return, how big a boost is that? And of course, Tim David's absence will once again be felt. Do you think in that lower middle order of RCB? And plus, you are not too sure about how fit Rajat Patidar is at this point.
Yeah, first of all, Hazelwood coming back into that setup is definitely a huge thing for RCB because he's someone who's a very tall bowler, extracts a lot of
Hmm.
bounce, hits the pitch hard, it's high up on the splice, so he bowls that heavy ball. Not easy for a batter to just line him up and hit through the line. And I think he's someone who watches the feet of the batter really well. That really helps him in the slog overs, land those yorkers, something that I
Hmm.
once asked Andre Adams, who's worked with Josh Hazelwood at Sydney Thunder. He agreed with it somewhere at the back foot landing. He's able to watch the feet of the batter a little better than other fast bowlers. That I think helps him in the slog overs. So that is about Josh Hazelwood. As the others you talked about, it will be a blow for them when it comes to Team David because he's such a good striker of the ball.
Hmm.
He's also improved his batting when it comes to playing against spin because there was a time that it felt as if he would struggle against spin bowling. It felt as if he didn't have the right options against spin bowling, but it's definitely improved his batting against spin, and he's also improved when it comes to hitting through the offside. So they will miss him. And Liam Livingstone at present is definitely not at Team David's level because he's still a
Hmm.
leg side hitter. Team David was a leg side hitter, but has improved his game through the offside. So
Hmm.
that
Plus,
will
down the line hitting straight down the
yes,
line hitting.
yes. And even Romare Shepherd is there. Is kind of unpredictable kind of hitter. 5 balls he might score 30 runs, or 5 balls he might give away 30 runs. So you never
Hmm.
know about Romare Shepherd, the cricketer. But that they will definitely miss Team David, especially as you noted that Rajat Patidar also is not looking at his best. He's carrying an injury. He's also definitely not looking at his best compared to last year. He's been averaging around 20. So they will miss him. Hopefully, just like last match, Jitesh Sharma or Mayank Agarwal or someone on those lines will come good and steer them past the finishing line. Just wanted to add one small point. This is just more on the light-hearted note. Gargi
Hmm.
was talking about Formula One. She just made me remember my days from 1990s where I
Michael
used
Schumacher.
no, where that's a joke of it. Where I always used to support the underdog from the Damon Hills of the world to Mika Häkkinens of the world, and then right down to Raul Schumacher, Kimi Räikkönen, and all. Michael Schumacher used to win most of the times, but still others had success in 96, 98, 99. So it just made me remember my days of watching Formula One. That's all.
Yeah, you are not from dinosaur era, Bharat. It's okay.
You're
But
not that
uh,
old, honestly.
yeah, but Gargi again, Mullapur has been given this gift of hosting the qualifier one and eliminator. They will be seeing their home team in Punjab Kings. They will be seeing the local boy who is now the test captain in Shubman Gill tomorrow, former captain in Rohit Sharma tomorrow, current ODI captain in T20 captain in Surya Kumar Yadav tomorrow. So is this the best chance for Shreyas Iyer, Ricky Ponting, and the Punjab Kings to win over the local fans and what they have been vouching on social media or praying for on in social media that come and support our team in numbers and don't wear other jerseys because it is in New Chandigarh. Do you think this is the best time for Shreyas Iyer, who has far been the best captain, Indian captain in this IPL, or rather the best captain in this IPL? To go and make a statement to the local
Yes.
fans that this is the team that you have to support going forward and not some other teams with other players or other superstars.
That's a good topic to talk about because when we look at Punjab Kings, it's never been a legacy team. It's never, even though it's been around since the very beginning, it's never been the kind of the team that has pulled in huge crowds or has had, the most loyal fan following or brought in crowds when they are playing in away games, in away venues. It has never been that like a KKR or an RCB or a CSK. They never
Hmm.
managed to get that sort of fan following in the last 18 years, and that is quite unfortunate. We
Hmm.
attributed it to a few aspects. One was that they never won an IPL trophy. The other thing is obviously they never really had a star like a Virat Kohli or a
Hmm.
Rohit Sharma or an MS Dhoni. They never really had that star in there. But now with Shreyas Iyer and the way that he's performing, not only does it matter how he's performing with the bat or how he's leading the team. That will always be a part. That will always be a part of it, and that will always be important. But the other part of IPL, which is really important, and we all know it, is brand, and the
Hmm.
kind of fan following that Shreyas Iyer is bringing. Every single jersey that I'm seeing, and I'm noticing this quite actively, that every single
Hmm.
Punjab Kings jersey that I'm seeing is Shreyas Iyer and no one else.
Hmm.
So when you talk about brand building, it's also an opportunity for Punjab Kings to come in and sort of, take this opportunity, grab it by the throat, and turn Punjab Kings into one of those franchises that now have a huge fan following. Now they have the opportunity to turn the tide around and make Punjab Kings into one of those, maybe something in the same league as an RCB or an MI. It will take time, but if you have a team that is performing like this, then it won't take more than 3 or 4 years to get that sort of fan following.
Gagi, thank you so much. If you want to go and preserve your battery, you can go. Gagi will be live from 6 p.m. onwards in both English and Hindi platforms. So do tune in to watch her coverage from Mullapur right away from the stadium and support her coverage as well. Thank you so much, Gargi. You can go and
Thank
preserve
you.
some
See you
battery.
guys.
See you. See you. Shamita, coming to Shreyas Iyer, of course, he has been the standout captain. We have talked about his leadership and the kind of value and the aura he brings to the dressing room on the field. But at Mullapur, at the home venue of Punjab King, he has not found success with the bat. Yes, he has scored some good match-winning knocks, but at Mullapur, he has scored only 25 runs in 4 matches at a strike rate of 104, average of 6. These are grim numbers. Do you think that will be at the back of his mind that yes, we have to win as a team, but I have to start making statements with the bat. If I have to go and tell the national selectors that you have made a mistake by dropping me.
See, I mean, I don't think that would be at the back of his mind because
Hmm.
in this format, just 4 matches in this format is a small sample size and it can change. it can change. He is in good nick. He played a very good innings against Mumbai Indians also in the last game, and this is his best opportunity to turn the tide. This is his best opportunity. He's the captain, and if he can take his team um, to the final, leading from the front, I think even I think at the outset, who are RCB fans, the local people who are supporting RCB would start clapping
Mm.
for him. So this is his best opportunity. And Shubhan, you are talking about that fan culture and all this thing.
Mhm.
I you know the biggest problem is IPL or any closed shop league for that matter cannot be a community sport. That is the biggest
Mm.
problem. I I give you a football example. Like these days, East Bengal are not winning matches. They are not that successful in the ISL. Well, Mohan Bagan at this moment in time, it can change and it will change in the future because
Mm.
sports happen in cycles. So Mohan Bagan at this moment in time have been winning everything. Now
Mm.
suppose tomorrow, now Cristiano Ronaldo is leaving Al Hilal. Tomorrow,
Mm.
if
Al
hypothetically
Nassr.
Mohan Bagan, Al Nassr, yeah,
Mm.
if hypothetically tomorrow Mohan Bagan sign up Cristiano Ronaldo, do you see any of the East Bengal fans supporting Mohan Bagan? It will not happen, right? No East Bengal fan will ever support Mohan Bagan, irrespective of Mohan Bagan
Messi is
having
better.
Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, whoever is die-hard East Bengal fans,
Mhm.
or will never support Mohun Bagan and vice versa, because
Right.
football, because football is part of our culture. Football
Right.
is part of our culture. It's a community sport here. So it is very, very difficult for a closed shop league to get to that status, to get them assimilated with the community. It takes a lot of time. And cricket mainly remains a country sport and the big stars. So that is the problem. Therein lies this should be an opportunity. I think Shreya Shayer should take this as an opportunity that, as I said, those who are supporting RCB at the outset, through his captaincy, through his innings, through a match winning innings, he can turn the tide, and this is the
Pretty interesting thoughts. I somewhat agree to this. That and I feel the auction cycle also does not help because you lose
right.
majority of your or star powers. And
Yes,
if you retain them, then if you manage to buy them back, then it's good. Otherwise, you break that emotional connect. What happened with KKR and Phil Salt? Although they managed to bring back their 9 players, but still there's an emotional connect with Phil Salt. Shubman Gill still KKR fans feel that Shubman Gill should not have been released by KKR. So there's that emotional connect which breaks in between due to the auction cycle as well. But Bharat, talking about Punjab Kings, of course, Shreyas Iyer's form at Mullapur is a concern. Uh, they will be missing Marco Jansen as well, who was in decent form with the ball. Yuzi Chahal is likely to come back. So how do you see Punjab Kings shaping up in front of RCB?
Yeah, their pace attack, there are problems. I guess they don't have anyone who's pigeonholed to bowl in the slog overs because
Apart
Lockie,
from Arshdeep.
yeah, well, one bowler, yes, because Lockie Ferguson was the other one who was expected to take over that mantle, but unfortunately got injured. But you took up Chahal's name. That is something that is interesting because I feel he has a good record against a lot of the RCB's batters. That I think should at least help them because I remember
Mm.
him getting Jitesh Sharma out. He's someone who has yes, the leggy has got Jitesh Sharma out in his format 4 times in 39 deliveries.
Wow.
He's also dismissed Mayank Agarwal 7 times in 55 deliveries.
Mm.
So that is something that would be a point to note because at least against a couple of batters who performed well in the last game, Chahal has a good record. So if he comes into the equation and someone like Harpreet Barar in the past
Mm.
has some 10 seconds RCB that I remember. For some reason, it is basically it's RCB that he kind of raises his game. So maybe Punjab Kings, from that point of view, spin department point of view, they would feel good. But as their pace department, I think has a few holes. I don't think Kyle Jamieson is the bowler that he used to be when he first burst on the scene. He was swinging it really late. If you notice how he bowled against Mumbai Indians, it seemed as if swing was coming from the arm. So Xavier Bartlett, yeah, he's a decent bowler, but again, he's someone very inexperienced when it comes to bowling in Indian conditions. So even if he's going to replace someone like Jensen, I don't think
Hmm.
he might make a huge impression. So yes, they have a few problems on the bowling front, and if RCB get it right, and if they are something like 150 for 2, 150 for 3 with slog overs coming in, I think PBKs will have some problems. Then they will depend definitely only on Arshdeep Singh.
Let's get to the hard part now. Prediction. Punjab Kings, if you go to by the head to head between these two teams, Punjab Kings have won 18, RCB have won 17. So it's very difficult. And even in the league stage, both the teams finished on same points, 19, and were divided by were separated by a marginal difference in net run rate. Shamikda, which team are you picking today? Which team do you think is going to the final?
Shubham,
Don't
as I
say
said,
50-50. Don't say
no, no,
super over. Don't say 50-50.
no. I'm just praying it doesn't go to super over because we work against tight deadlines, and it makes things very complicated for us. For
Right.
the viewers, it might be very exciting. For us, it is very tight when things get to super over. But once again, I'll stick to 50-50, Shubham. This is an absolute.
No, no, you have to pick one team. I can't let you go without picking one team.
Mm, then I rather pick RCB to jinx them.
So that's a jinx by Shamikda. That's not a prediction. That's the jinx attempt by Shamikda, which he generally does during Man City's match days, and has been successful so far in this season. Bharat, which team are you picking? Yes, you are sitting in Bengaluru. You have that soft corner for RCB. But which team?
Not very sure. I think that way. I have feeling RCB are going to lose one. They have to come through the hard route. They have to somehow.
Hmm.
That's my gut feel. They have to come through the difficult route of again going back to qualifier two and coming in. So I have gut feel that Punjab Kings is going to somehow win this game. Though as I noted that they have a couple of flaws to plug couple of loose nuts and bolts in the bowling department, but somehow my gut feeling says that way.
At least I am safe. I predicted for Punjab Kings before the season started that either it will be boom or bust for Punjab Kings. Either they will finish top of the table or bottom of the table. They finish top of the table. For RCB, I predicted they are winning the league. So either of it, whoever wins, I am a happy man today. But thank you, Samikta. Thank you, Bharat. Whoever is watching, please let us know what you think. Will it be lucky number 18 for RCB, or do you think Shreyas Iyer and his Punjab Kings will play the party spoiler at their home base in Mullapur? Drop your predictions down below. Let us know which team you are backing today. And thank you so much, Shamikta, Bharat, for joining. And we'll see you very soon talking about the IPL, and of course the England tour is also on. Do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Support our coverage. Gargi will be live from 6 p.m. onwards from Mullapur, previewing the game, talking to the fans, showing you the colors outside the stadium and how it is faring. And keep supporting us. Thank you so much, and bye bye.